Hello YouTube, this is Chris McKee with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. Today we are bringing you some of the guitars in the new reimagined Standard Series from Martin Guitars. For 2018, Martin has gone through their most iconic, timeless guitars like the HD28 or this 0028, and they have brought them into 2018 with an eye toward the golden era, but also playability that meets the needs of the modern player. So we're going to talk about the specs for this guitar. This is a 2018 0028 series, but I want to first tell you a little bit about what's happening in the series as a whole. So what they've done is from every models from the 18 all the way up through the 45 series, they have gone through and given them some of the same features. Those would be first a vintage or aging toner top for this warm vintage appearance that you get. Iconic inlay patterns, and this guitar is a good example of it. Some of the guitars have long had a dot inlay pattern. A 0028 for a long time had the same dot inlay pattern as a D28 did. What they've done though is look back to the golden era and given it a slotted snowflake diamond inlay on the fretboard instead. The headstocks now have the old style logo with open back butterbean tuners that are just beautiful. And then in addition to that, the bracing has changed. Basically, most all of the models in the lineup now feature scalloped bracing. This is one that I'm probably the most excited about because the 0028's been in the lineup for a long time. But for a small body guitar, I always wished that it had scalloped bracing, like the Eric Clapton version of the model did, or like the 0042 did, and it does now. So this particular guitar now has scalloped bracing, and many of the others do as well. The D28 that doesn't, it has forward shifted bracing, so all of the bracing has been modified to bring back kind of that old world charm, tone, and feel from the guitars. More resonance, more bass, and all of that. You get antique white binding throughout all of them. And then the necks have been changed. All of the necks now feature a 1 3/4 inch nut width with a modified low oval neck profile. So it's not too wide, it's not too narrow, and it's a very comfortable neck shape to aid playability and make it a really fast playing, more modern feeling guitar to go along with the vintage tone that we equate Martin with. For this particular guitar, it is a Obody. Now what that means is that it has an orchestra model or 00 body size. It features a shorter scale length than a dreadnought does or an orchestra model would. So it's 24 3/4 inch scale length. We have a vintage toned Sitka spruce top with East Indian rosewood back and sides. Like I mentioned, that modified low oval profile on the hardwood neck here. Ebony fingerboard and bridge. Black binding up the sides of the neck, consistent with it being a 28. Bone saddle and bone nut up here, as I mentioned before. And then these beautiful abalone slotted diamond inlay pattern on the neck. You also get this herringbone trim around the border of the top that really calls out that it's a 28 series and ties it in with the rest of its lineup. Tortoiseshell pickguard and 28 series rosette around there. This is available as a sunburst model as well, and you can get it with Fishman or LR Bags pickups installed fresh from the factory if you choose to do that. All in all, what I have found with this guitar, being a smaller body, is that the scalloped bracing really allows it to be more resonant. With a 00 or OM body size, you get more balance. It's not going to be as boomy, as rich, or as loud as a dreadnought. Instead, it lends itself to very nuanced and balanced playing, particularly fingerstyle playing or light picking. And with the scalloped 5/16 bracing, it's more open, more resonant, and able to respond to the light touch that you give it. So let's let you hear what it sounds like now. So that is the 2018 000 28 from Martin, part of the Reimagined Standard Series lineup. All in all, it's a more resonant guitar than it was before. To me, and for a lot of people who prefer this, it's a more comfortable neck to play on, a little faster feel, more comfortable in the hand. All in all, it's a better guitar, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. So if you'd like to find out more information about this model, pricing and specs are available at our website. Go to alamomusic.com and you'll find all of the information that you need there. And always, if you have additional questions, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to answer any questions that you have and help you find a guitar to love for many years to come. I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.